part of our cooking, bleach. Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta make sure that, you know, you don't have any, yes. So you're making chicken?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken and gravy.
And gravy, yeah.
Wow, that's Meg.
Normally don't fry in the boat, it's too dangerous.
Really? So you gotta do it ahead of time.
Yep, except for bacon. This is the head.
Yes, this is the head. Wow, that's luxury.
It is.
Jeez. That's the ensuite. Yeah, there you go.
Remember we called that the ensuite.
Oh yeah, that was being filled with ensuite.
There you go. What else is in there?
So that's where we store mostly food and that sort of thing. No one really sleeps up here.
Gotcha.
And that's our freezer.
That's your freezer. That's the whole freezer.
That's the freezer.
That's gonna last you 2 weeks or 2 months or whatever.
Whatever it needs.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. It's getting a little steamy in here.
And then that's where we have cereals. This is the breakfast nook, basically.
Okay.
I'm sure that often.
This is where all of the life vests and all of the fowlies go. So basically, this looks nice and neat.
And a fowlie is?
Fowlies are your outerwear, your heavyweight
Gotcha.
outerwear.
And so you'll come off of watch and you'll come down
And
here
the
and put
boat
all your
will be
stuff.
like this,
Yeah.
and you have to basically, we have lines going across here.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to slip and fall, and it's also difficult to get from this end if we're hiked up like this.
Gotcha.
So you come up here, and effectively you're kind of down like this, trying to reach up to get to your hook and hoist all of your wet gear as well as your life vest up, which in this condition seems like a very small task, but it's actually quite difficult.
I think you should demonstrate the position of the way we're trying to do that.
She was,
but I needed the extra person behind me to support me.
I was like, I know you somebody up there.
This is
the other head.
the deluxe head, because that actually
it's got
is a shower.
Wow.
Not that I've ever seen it be used.
Okay.
And that's our mirror. As you can tell, we're not too worried about what we look at.
You don't really care what you look like.
This is more or less where people sleep.
What's this keep closed at sea thing?
It doesn't actually stay closed.
What is it?
I mean, it can be closed. No, it's just a door. If you wanted to.
Oh, that's the door. Gotcha.
Compartmentalize it.
Okay. So this is what?
These are the bunks.
This is where you sleep.
This is where we sleep. So as you can see,
wow.
This is how you typically are when you're at sea, because you need to have it at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
Because that way, when you're like this, you're kind of wedged in here, and then you put this up and this across so that you won't fall out. So between the bunk being angled up and the leaf lock being up, then
you're sleeping into the cubby holes.
Yes, and they're perfectly positioned so that when your arm or your hip, because effectively you're leaning against this, it's perfectly positioned so that it cuts off all circulation to the other part of your body that's on the other half of that leg.
Gotcha. And how many bunks are there? 2 here.
2, 4, 6 on this side.
On this side. So this is other bunks.
So these are called the coffins.
Yes. And then there's 2 here.
And there's 2 here.
Gotcha. Wow.
And then this is Skipper's.
Skipper's bunk?
Yeah.
You have 2 skippers?
No. And that's Chris. Can I interrupt and introduce my husband to you?
We met.
Oh, you have met? You're so far ahead of things.
Just met a second ago.
Tell you.
I'm
this is the
videoing. And you're charting and everything?
Just doing the passage plan for the next race, figuring out if we go where we probably should go, if there's anything that's going to stop us in the way.
Not to run into him on the...
Based on today's knowledge of weather?
Just based on the race instructions that we get.
Oh, right.
Telling us where we can go and where we can't go, all the rules and regulations.
How much different is it than the way you came up?
The only difference really is that we're going into Hobart rather than coming straight past. Apart from that, it should be pretty much the same.
Right. Okay.
But then Eric will decide where we go irrespective of what we've just done. So
yeah.
This is just sort of how the bird and the crow flies, the shortest route.
Yeah.
And then it's up to Eric to decide whether we do that or do something quite different.
Depends on the other boats as well?
Depends on the weather.
Right.
The weather's really the thing that
Yeah. Okay.
decides at best.
And if he told you any more, he'd have to kill you.
Yes.
Said if he told you any more, he'd have to kill you.
Well, sometimes it tells us and sometimes it doesn't. I don't ask too many questions before we start. I mean, it's quite a short race, so it's fairly easy.
It's short by comparison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. And you have lots of equipment here.
Lots of buttons to press.
Yeah. Good. All right.